When I was about 4 years old, my dad, I guess I don't know what his deal was, after he became a Christian, when he met some lady that was dressed like sister wives at the grocery store when we were supposed to go to McDonald's, and he became a Christian. Whatever kind of twisted version of Christian it is that acts like this. When I was about 4, he had done some things previously, and I think he was feeling guilty about that, and not that I was actually the devil or whatever is going on with my origins. I think there's something I don't know, but he decided to wake me up out of a sound sleep and baptize me in the fucking bathtub. I thought he was drowning me. I don't know what would possess somebody to do that, other than they are mentally unstable. Now, narcissistic people are absolutely mentally unstable, and I'm not sure what that is, but he did it all throughout my life. You could not sleep around the motherfucker. He would wake you up screaming. I don't know what it was, but and this is something that has continued here into this new situation. Nobody would ever let you have a peaceful night rest because they always wanted to get up in your Kool-Aid. Or Jane seems to think that productivity is where you gain your real worth. Although I don't see what she's doing to be productive in the least. It's producing rage in me that I don't know that I'll be able to contain. And when you start addressing abusive behavior in people and really calling it out, retaliation time, because they're not in the wrong. You're in the wrong for pointing it out. Now, she put, it was after I started calling things out, but I digress. She put the stadium fucking lighting in the, around the parking lot of the TLP building, and it was like a football stadium lighting shining into all of our windows. Because some people, I don't know, have this idea that your only value is work, but it's not like work that it's only work that they see as work. If I don't think though anything I would do would be right for these people. Like, I don't think that anything that I could possibly do, if I did let them steal my business model and go and work a 9-to-5 job and literally kill myself, it still wouldn't be enough for them. I'm not going to do anything right for them because they've already decided that I'm the fucking enemy, and they're going to, and I just don't care. I don't care how you fucking feel. Like, I don't care how you feel about me. You're not going to make me see myself differently. No matter what you try to do. No matter what you fill my feed with. I know who the fuck I am. It took 43 years of being abused just like this to realize I don't deserve this. I'm not putting up with it. This isn't the way I want to live my life. So I left. I left my whole family. I left everything I knew behind so that I could get help from abuse. Now, I didn't expect to come to a place where they promised that they were going to help me from abuse, but they were all abusive narcissists running it. Like, who the fuck would have thought that? Not in a million years. Just like not in a million years would I have thought that I would have the balls to even post online, let alone connect with some of the things that I have. Not in a million years. But hey, nothing happens unless you actually try. And you're not, like, judging or abusing somebody else into not trying. Because you wouldn't, you know, I don't know. Narcissist, what are you gonna do? But, knock, knock, knock. But, they will not, I haven't gotten a decent fucking night's sleep in probably, well, since 10 years, maybe. When there was a little benzo, situation. Which, by the way, you hand those out like candy to some of these people that do not need them. You know what I mean? And then you wanna fucking call me all kinds of things. Pull my past out of the... Watch me. I'm not the one that needs to be watched. But, this is absolutely ridiculous. And if you get people to watch somebody who are, because I think, here's what I think. I think there's a couple of these upper echelon who get off on puppeteering poor people. Like, they get they're like energy vampires, but they like to suck the life out of people that they think are beneath them. And I think that's what she does, under the guise that she's helping people. Because she could. She's got the skills. And she does occasionally. But it's for her own, like, benefit. It's to get them to do her bidding. And so she can have something over their head, because she likes to have power over poor people. Because she thinks she's better than them. That's just my observation. And how I've been treated by her. And I know everyone here thinks they're better than me, which, go off. Because I would never treat another human being the way I've been treated by any of you. And to me, when I read the Bible, and what I gathered from it, especially seeing, like, the behavior of the people who, used it as a tool or a weapon to control people in my family, I got the opposite out of it. Like, I got that you were supposed to love your neighbor. And nowhere in there does it say love the sinner, hate the sin. Like, it doesn't say anything about hating people. It doesn't say anything about you getting to judge people. It says that we were all created in His image. Even if you disagree with somebody's lifestyle, it doesn't give you the right to condemn them. You just do your best to be a good person yourself. And you ignore what the fuck they're doing. And if they need anything, you help them. That's philanthropy. That's charity. That's living in, you know, divinity. He wouldn't have given us all of these feelings and things if we weren't supposed to at least explore them and look at them. But you don't stuff them down and then resent other people for being able to express them. Like, you do you. You let other people do them. Despite it being a little difficult, you know, the different interpretations of it, it's actually quite easy to get the gist of. And I don't know, Jesus got crucified too because he was radical and he wasn't. And I'm not comparing myself to him. Stop twisting my words. I'm saying you live in his example. You don't compare yourself to anyone else. You're you. You find the things that resonate with you. You heal the things inside of you that... It's all there. But people are using it to justify shitty behavior, terrible behavior towards other people. You don't get to, not in my presence you don't get to, because I know the book. I've read it. Like, I actually read it and studied it. And what I do in the privacy of my room is not for you to judge, because if you really want to get down to brass tacks, you watching me in the privacy of my room is a sin. You observing me to try to make me, mold me into what you want me to be would be sinful behavior. If you're having dirty, nasty thoughts while you're watching me in my bathtub, that's sinful behavior. If you're jealous of me, which it took so much work to get the balls to be able to even record myself and post these things. It took 2 years of me deleting. So don't tell me I didn't work for this. Do not, because I will fucking disagree. But if you are jealous because I built this and I worked hard for this, whether you think so or not, and now things are finally coming into being, and it's well deserved and it's well earned. If you're jealous of that and you have a problem with that, that is not on me. Thou shalt not covet, which means not to envy what your neighbor has. Those things, how you feel about me, has nothing to do with me. It's got to do with you. And you have to work on those things, and you have to heal those things. And if you want to do this, you have to do it for you, not to make fun of me. Because it's not going to fucking work. It's not going to stop me. It's not going to make me feel any differently about myself. I know who I am. I know what the fuck I look like. I know what really happened to my teeth. I was in a car accident. And you know what? That fucking ambulance driver that pulled up, when my face hit the steering wheel and the bruising hadn't started yet, he looked at the car. He didn't look at me. And he looked at the car and he goes, "It wasn't that bad of a wreck. What, do you want me to take you to the hospital?" You're not a fucking insurance adjuster. You know? But he was judging based on shit he didn't know anything about. So, a rich-ass dentist swindled my the car insurance company, and got me a $9,000 grill. But he decided, hey, I can get some more money out of this bitch. So since she needs 2 root canals underneath this, I'm just gonna leave it. And then I'm going to pop this $9,000 grill on there on top of it. And then I'm going to dip. And she'll have to come back once they rot out. And I'll have to individually fix both of them and charge her for those. Because he was a douchebag. So, here's this expensive teeth that I got because I was hurt. And wouldn't you know, those teeth underneath rotted out, and I needed a root canal, and we couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it. So for 4 years, I was in constant horrific pain to where I had to figure out ways, because if you go to the doctor, they're not going to give you antibiotics for your teeth. You got to go to the dentist for that, and that's an extra charge. The dentist is a racket. And I've got a lot to say about that. And I've got a lot of things that I want to work on when it comes to dentistry and poverty. Because just one simple tooth infection can kill somebody. And if they can't get it fixed because they can't afford it, what the fuck? And even dental insurance doesn't cover but a fraction. So anyway, So, finally, after something else terrible happened, because that's the only way I seem to be able to get any money, that I was ever allowed to have any money, was if something just real terrible happened to me and it was obvious. Like, it was out in the open, you know. My mom was like, sue, you gotta sue. Because she liked to do that. That was one good thing she taught me. And to keep a record. But I did finally get the root canals. But I couldn't replace the grill. And that's what I'm talking about. Greedy assholes who think they're entitled to more from you. More of your time, more of your energy, more of your money. And if you don't have it, or you don't give it to them, or they do something to block you from being able to get it, it's your fault. And you have to suffer the consequences of somebody else's piss-poor fucking behavior and choices. When they could be better people. They could live in the example of Jesus instead of just use his words in order to manipulate you and control you for their own selfish gain. I would love to be able to sleep just one fucking night, all night, without some asshole thinking they're entitled to my time or my energy, or to yell at me or tell me who the fuck I am when they don't know themselves. And they certainly don't know the whole story about me, because there was always some narcissist who spun the narrative before I could even get there.